Okay, hello. I'm sorry. I started to get emotional talking about obedience because, like, it's really what's happening right now is really so surreal to me. For the simple fact that before this accident even happened, I had a plan. You've been watching, or you knew, I always have a plan. I am like, man, like the super planner. But before this accident happened, I had a plan. I got my extra endorsements as I was talking about. My tanker, my hazmat, my doubles and triples. Like I was about to go make what I make a month in one check. I was about to go double my salary by going to go do hazmat. And I had a plan. And then this accident happened. And I was like, And for whatever reason, something told me, sit down, be still. Don't worry. Then I read this book that validated that download that came to me. Because that's what I call them, honestly. Like when in the book, if you watch the book review, I say that he says your I explain how your intuitive mind meets your rational mind. When I get those things from my intuition, I call them downloads because it's like an answer. It just tells me exactly what to do, and I just do it. So when something told me, be still right now, don't worry. This accident seemingly is ruining everything you just did. Because I had to pay $85 to get fingerprinted. I had to pay like $25 for a hazmat course. I took all three of the endorsements that I got. I took all those tests 2 times because I failed the first time on all of them. I don't know. I just do that with tests. I failed the first time, and the second time I'd be like, okay, get out of here. But like I put in a lot to do that, and I'm like, and now you're gonna put me. I'm gonna get into an accident to where if I was in a hazmat vehicle, it would have been, it could have been like an explosion or something. And although like that's me because I overthink, right? Which is why I'm so thankful for this book, because I was thinking about stuff that didn't even like, girl, that don't even matter. That don't even, like what? Like I felt confident as a driver for Amazon because that's dry bulk, drive-in, right? Like I felt confident in that, but I'm like, dang, you just got this hazmat. Like, imagine if that would happen in a hazmat, girl. Why are you thinking about that? So this book that is like, don't believe everything you think. Don't like me going down that whole rabbit hole of, oh, what if I was in a hazmat? What if I was carrying some gases or some explosive? Girl, you wasn't. You wasn't. And even if you still go do hazmat, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. So originally that was my first thought, but after talking to my friend and my dad, and we just had certain conversation, they was just like, we're not gonna think about that. I went and I moved past it, but that was definitely my first thought. But after reading this book and it explaining how just being still and not thinking, just going with just flowing and going with what's coming to you and what's natural, man, oh man, oh man, everything just falling into place. Everything is just happening. And it's not as hard as we make things. It's not. You just gotta, I think I think it was Sarah Jakes Roberts. Sarah Jakes Roberts. Bishop Jakes' daughter. She said, we gotta learn to surrender. We gotta learn to let go. How you say let go and let God? I'm telling you, now all I think about is all the cliches, because the book was right. As simple as those cliches are, that's really like, they're true. And he says that the truth is simple. It's easy. It's not hard. So that let go and let God, surrender. Because she also said, when you do this, can't nothing get through here. Can't nothing come through this if it's balled up and like can't nothing get through here. And can't no sight, can't get through nothing. But when you do this and you let go, everything flows through. Everything can get through. And make whatever connection or disconnection, whatever it needs to do. And I remember watching that sermon and I was like, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it. Because one thing about me, there's been a few times where I've gotten to crossroads and I had to ask myself, what do I have to lose? What you got to lose? Why not try it? You've been trying everything else and you've been pivoting and pivoting and you tried all these other things. What you got to lose? Let's just see how it goes. And I've done it. And it has worked. So now I'm like, so the you grow girl moment in that I'm trying to get across and that I've just witnessed today is me exercising that muscle of going with the flow and trusting myself and remembering the last time I was in this space and how I did the same exact thing and it worked. So it's like, okay, we here again, let's do it again. Keep going. Do it again. Do it again. Don't stop. Keep going. You got this. Everything's gonna work. And me actually believing in it. Not questioning it. Not second guessing it. Not calling somebody like, hey, do this sound crazy? Like, what you think about this? Like, I'm not really sure. Like, do none of that. Do none of that. I really sit in the house most of the time and I journal. I budget because now I'm only getting, I think the workers' comp adjuster said that the math comes out to about 80% of my salary. So I'm only gonna get 80% of my salary. So I have to redo my numbers on that. So I do that. I've been trying to figure out this content stuff. I've started the book reviews, which I love and enjoy, and it's going to help me stay on track with the reading. Like, that's fun. Like, I can incorporate one of my goals with this content. So doing these book reviews and giving people ideas to, check this book out and let me tell you what it's about, and you know what I mean? Like, and I very much so look forward to people giving me ideas of books in the comments. Like, I want to start a book club. I literally have a small version of a vision board right next to my door when I'm walking out of my room, and it's basically like all my little visions of like the little like business community type things that I want to do. One of them is I want to have a book club where we just read and chat about books, just girl chat. Like, I love me some girl chat, okay? Like, I love like-minded women. I love women that we could just share our experiences, share our perspectives. Like, I love that. Another thing on there is eventually in my 40s, I want to have a group home for boys and girls. Because the husband I desire to have is going to be one hell of a man. And he's going to have a lot to offer young black men. Excuse me. For sure. So I want to open up group homes. And I can't remember what else is on there. Oh, I want to open up low income housing. Like, I just have a little community board sitting on a thing. So this book idea, I'm starting that now with both of these books, because both of these reviews will be up within this week, which is the first week of April. Both of these reviews will be up on these books, and I plan to spark a book club full of women, and we all go get this Oprah's little book club, how they be saying. I inspire to do that. Just because as much content as I consume, and I watch all kinds of content, I learn from everybody. Just depending on what I got going on or what I want to inquire about, I get on YouTube and I put it in. Like last week I was watching something about shadow work, because I've heard how important that is for us to do. I found a video on shadow work. I think the man was Indian. I've never seen him in my life, but the title was compelling. I clicked on it and I sat there and watched about 3 or 4 of his videos, because I was like, and I took notes. I don't play about no notes, because I want to constantly grow and evolve and challenge my way of thinking, challenge the way I handle things. Like, why did you do that? Because it's very important to know yourself. You have to know who you are in order to get where you're going. Because you got to know how to show up. You got to know how to conquer those goals. You have to know how to conquer that territory. How to, best quote ever. I love me some quotes. I can't wait to get into these quotes with y'all. But I'll never forget, Wall Street Trapper was on the Nice and Fit podcast or something like that, and he said you have to increase your capacity to conquer new territory. And I wrote that on. I got a quote board in my room, on the wall where my desk is in my room, and I was like, "Ooh, you have to increase your capacity to conquer new territory." I look at that quote every single day, and I put Wall Street Trapper so I can remember that Big Leon said that. Big Leon. No, I was playing. But so yeah, like I really wanted to share this You Grow Girl moment, because I really want to encourage you while you're watching this video to keep growing and keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. Keep journaling. Keep seeking knowledge. Keep seeking understanding of yourself and your triggers and the things that make you happy, the things that make you sad, and you know what I mean? Like be aware. Be alert. What I wrote something today. I was like, oh girl, I be spitting in the journal. I ain't gonna hold you. What did I say? I said, boom, boom, boom. Here it is. I trust that everything is not only in divine timing, but also at the tip of my fingers. I just have to be patient, believe, and take action. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other. Be alert, but relaxed and focused with my eye on the prize. Keep growing and evolving. The world is yours, girl. I love you. That's how I finished my journal entry today. Because that's how I talk to myself. I congratulate myself. I acknowledge myself. I express gratitude. I express thankfulness. I'm like constantly just practicing all of the things that I want to manifest in my life. And I love that for me, especially with me just ending the first quarter strong. I couldn't imagine this in January when I wrote my quarterly goals. I promise you I couldn't. And I still killed it. I still killed it. Without it going like I thought it was gonna go. I'm supposed to be hazmat driving over the road right now. And I'm sitting at home on workers' comp. With my neck and shoulders and back and knees hurting. Like, that wasn't in the plan. And although it wasn't in the plan, I'm still good. I still made out. I still met 13 out of 16 goals. That's amazing. That's amazing. The 3 things I didn't do was, well, actually, I don't even know if I lost 20 pounds or not, because I ain't even been stepped on no scale. So I don't even know. Because before the accident, I was doing Pilates, I was doing yoga, I was in the gym, I was weightlifting. Like, I was doing a lot. So I don't even know. But I didn't cross it out because I don't know. So if I don't know, I can't cross that out. The other thing is I want to make merch. I want to make You Grow Girl merch. Like, I want to put quotes. I have a lot of different quotes because I love quotes. And I want to put quotes on t-shirts to remind women. You know what I mean? Like, to when you put this shirt on today, like, you set it. I want you to set the tone with the t-shirt. If that makes sense. Like, I want that. So that's the other thing I didn't do. And I didn't see 100-point increase on my credit score. But we know how credit could be. It'd be like this. Like, it'd be tripping. So those 3 things I didn't conquer. Everything else I did. I added some things too. I added them extra endorsements. All I was getting was my hazmat at first. I thought tanker and hazmat was the same thing. It's tanker, it's hazmat, and then it's double triples. So I got 3 endorsements. I thought I was only getting 1. So I added some things. So I really hope this video has inspired you. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure. Actually, you know something? If you've made it this far, I watch so many videos, child. I know exactly what to say. It's so funny. But if you've made it this far, tell me something you've conquered this week. Let's talk about it. Like, something that you're proud of, something that you made a goal and you've accomplished it. Like, let's put that in the comments if you're comfortable to share it. You know what I mean? If it's something that's just not personal or whatever, but put it. Let's talk about it. I want to congratulate you and be just as excited for you as I am for myself. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.